Welcome back. We are back. You saw us last video. We've got the headers installed. We have our brace off. We have our motor mounts on. We have our subframe on. We have our exhaust ceramic painted and ready to go on. So our job this video is to get our midsection mounted up and put on. So that's what we're gonna do. For the muffler section, we still need to get the Beamer World install kit that has the rubber bushings and all the little metal gaskets and stuff. So we're still waiting on that to come in, but we can definitely get the midsection mounted up. So we have all the hardware and gaskets laid out. The exhaust is laid out. I'm gonna slide it up and under, and then I will get the jack on it. Oh no, we gotta get O2 sensors. Hang on, guys. Jumping the gun. I knew there was something else here. Hang on. Let's find it. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Okay, O2 sensors. Those are OBD2 ones. Where are my OBD1 O2 sensor? O2 sensor, OBD1, right here. We're gonna have to cut all this off and extend it because I did it differently. But we have our O2 sensor, and then, because we have two, so this is an OBD1 car, OBD2 exhaust. I have, where's my Innovative? I have Innovative here, and we have and I've had this thing for 8 years or so. We have an Innovative OBD1 reader for my air fuel gauge that is actually over there. So we will put this one and screw that one in here on this side, and then we'll put the the O2 sensor on that side, so that we have everything ready to go. So let's get those screwed in and ready to go. Okay, so let's see if we can get this thing in place and at least one bolt on each flange on so that I can secure this. So we're gonna work the jack with one hand and work the exhaust with the other. Hopefully I can get this dang thing close. I think it's gotta go. There we go. Gotta get it kind of lined up. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now that I got it kind of close, I'm gonna slip the gaskets on. Let's see what we can get. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I'll put the gasket on. This first gasket, if I can get the first gasket, and then at least one bolt on, I'll be happy because that'll secure the gasket and the flange, and then I can move the exhaust around and get other stuff kind of figured out here. 'Cause this is gonna be like a puzzle piece of getting it articulated the right way. There we go. I'm gonna put all the... Oh, am I sitting on all the... I am, aren't I? Sitting on all the bolts in the... Okay, so I'm gonna do... Get one started on this side.
what on earth do we have a second one for? Because you might already have noticed it's got a real big problem with it. Honestly, I bought this before we got the 140 GA. I knew
Get this started. Okay, got one started. Get a couple threads on it. There we go. Okay. Let's scooch it up. Okay. Then I can get this second one on. Ugh, stupid fenders. Get the second one on with a gasket. I'm gonna do this one with a gasket. And then let's get this into place so I can. This whole exhaust, I think, needs to. Yeah, my arm has to come out. And then, let's see, can I get another? Ah, there we go. One more. There we go. Getting close enough, I can get another bolt on this. And then we can actually lift it from behind and get the back supports done. Okay. There we go, that one is on enough. I'm laying on the other ones too. Oh no, I pushed them over here. I'll put a few more of these on because they are right there. There we go. Put this one on. I can put on as many as I can, and then I can work on the back because I gotta figure out what kind of mounts I don't have on the back of this car. Because I honestly don't know. Okay. There's one. Yeah, can I get it? Okay. That's enough for right now. Now we can get to the back and see what we got. Okay. So, if you can see, guys, I don't have that hook mount here, but I do have it on this side. So I have it here. So at least I can hang one side. Can't hang the other side yet. But let's look in our toolbox of fun and see if we have that. That looks like something I might have. If not, it's not. But if it is, it is. I got a whole drawers full of stuff, so let's dig through this real quick and see if we can find it. Okay, so we got to our first box, which has a ton of E36 parts in it. What's new? E39 parts. So we have valve covers. We have our oil cooler kit. I have more valve covers. I have speaker covers, AC, radio, moldings for, I guess, that bumper. I don't know. I thought, we got center pulley, we got motor mounts. I guess this is off one of my old M3s. Yeah, M covers, non-M covers. Got a bunch of stuff in there, but it doesn't look like we have the exhaust stuff, but I'm gonna pull this out and rearrange it, so I'll show it to you after I'm done. So nothing that I needed in there. Got some motor mounts, got some intake pipes. I have some pipes for these. Where's the other one? There's a second one around here somewhere. Where'd it go? I have two of these. These go on the bumper. They're intakes. So we may run those. And these are the hoses for them, but we can get new hoses. But it's just a bunch of random bits for the M3, and I found my red shift Guibo. So I have that one. And I also have another Guibo around here somewhere too. But let's get all this back in here, and then let's go through this. So I was able to get all of our engine covers. Like we have 4 or 5 sets in there, and all our extra coil packs in there as well, so we know where all that stuff will be. Well, this box has crap in it. Got a gun cleaning kit, some snap-on magnetic things, and a ton of paint of different types, and then all my dyeing and leather repair kit for when I was redoing Vader seats and stuff. That's all that left over. So we're gonna put some more stuff in here since it's here and it's empty. So let's fill it. So our whole little area is all cleaned up. We have so much space on this side now. If anybody needs a 328 exhaust, let me know. If not, I'm cutting it off and I'm keeping the pipes but getting rid of the muffler. But we got our mid-pipe on and installed and bolted up. So theoretically we could start the car once we get some oil in it. And we cleaned up everything, but our muffler hanger kit will be here. We did not find that in our cleaning up, but we are clean. The only thing I have left to do, which I probably won't do this, well, they're done, is they're wet. They've been out there for a couple days. Our sway bar mounts. They are, let me set you guys down. Let's see if I can set you guys down. No, I can't. Oh, I can't. Nothing works. Oh, upside down. Whatever. Need to dry these off. They're done. All we did was, we were going to powder coat them, but we ended up epoxy painting them, and they look good enough to mount the sway bar. We just need to paint the sway bar and figure out what we're going to do with the actual sway bar. I need to coat that because that's probably going to be our best bet with rubbing and everything. So that's the last thing before we can put this thing back down on the ground and move it around. So that is it for this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Next video we should have the muffler on, oil in, and car started, and possibly backed out of the driveway on its own power, you know, as a temporary, because we still have to tune it, but that should be the easy part. So see you guys next video. I know this one's short, but we're getting work done. We're almost there.